Hello, everyone. Today we will review my data, and it is titled Enhancing Classroom Learning Through External Experiences. This is the Week 16 assignment conducted by me, Ashley Marie Gill, from the Department of Education, St. Peter's University, and this is for GE 811, our online class with Dr. Jung Ah Choi. So let's look at my codes. We had 3 codes that I used. And the way that I used this is that I went back into the text and I highlighted each code in a certain color, and I'll show you that later. But let me present to you our 3 codes. The first one is hands-on learning opportunities. This code is highlighted in yellow, and it emphasizes the opportunities for hands-on learning that students experience throughout the workshop. In green, we showcased the student reactions and actions throughout the workshop. And in blue, we highlighted the adult reactions and actions throughout the workshop. Here we have the actual observation, and you can see how I used the 3 codes throughout the observation here to kind of find, the differences and to separate each sort of activity into those 3 codes. So what are some things that we noticed throughout this observation? Well, there was many opportunities for hands-on learning. For example, students participated in a special arts program titled Boom Buckets Around the World, where there were 55-gallon orange Homer buckets in a semicircle position. There was a percussionist that was working with the students to create music by striking different instruments, using mallets to hit the boom buckets. Students had opportunities to express themselves through playing, emphasizing that music is not just about notes and beats, but about telling a story. We have the conductor of the workshop tell students to remember that music is about connection and feeling the rhythm and letting that guide you. This opportunity not only introduced students to the world of music, but also ignited a passion, right? So then let's look at the students' reactions here. Students erupted with excitement, exclaiming, "Wow, what is that? Oh my God." They jumped with enthusiasm. One student attempted to sit on the bucket but was redirected, right? They responded with examples like drums, triangles, and the guitarra. Quickly, students were able to connect to the topic, saying that they played these instruments at home or that they were from their home countries. Students watched intensely. They joined in, starting with slow, steady strikes on their bucket. Students found their groove. Some laughed, others concentrated, and the students grew more confident as the project continued. Then we look at the adult reactions. Morales, who was the instructor of the workshop, warmly welcomed students, introducing himself as the Peruvian drummer and percussionist. Morales began to explain expectations. Morales modeled for the students. He explained that good musicians listen and follow their passions while also paying attention to the rhythm and timing of the group. Morales demonstrated simple rhythm, tapping out a beat that echoed through the gym. Morales also walked around the circle, offering tips and praising students. So all these different codes help us to come up with the theme that students benefit greatly from experiences outside of the traditional classroom as they contribute to the holistic development of the whole child. Now, I understand that a theme shouldn't be a whole sentence, so if I could explain it in just short terms, the theme would be that students benefit from experience outside of the classroom. But overall, that was my project. It was really, really interesting to kind of dive into that data and use those codes to kind of come up with this theme. But I'm very grateful for the opportunity, and I look forward to seeing your data.